Greetings everyone, here's Lodrik and this is the Game War in the Pacific Advanced Edition. This is my play-by-email match against Xargun. Here's the Allied commander and for me it is the Empire of Japan. This is Scenario 1, no modifications on game version 26B. We are now at the 14th January 42 and I flip here empty island in the Philippines. One less I have to capture with my Navy Guard units. I'm unloading additional troops at Cebu. The plan is still to take the city and island today. And I also sweep the mines of Bataan. Roughly 600 mines, maybe here. And one of my local minesweepers hit a mine. Can always happen. This is also one of the reasons why I try to use always local minesweepers and not DMSs or something like this. I can convert all of the support destroyers later to escort ships, and I think this is a better investment. Here's a nice AP, but my torpedoes are missing. And now, my Kampfgruppe task force is hunting down this Dutch forces out of Tarakan. I won't get rid of them. I also must wait for additional forces arriving before I can go for Balikpapan. So there is some time to kill, and I choose to kill some Dutch with the time I have. Good. The port of Manila is already free of mines. That was quickly. My carriers at New Zealand blockading the traffic between New Zealand and Australia. And out of Rangoon, I have here some Army and Navy bombers trying to slow down the retreat of the Burma army. So, my army, aircrafts, Army Air Force trying to inflict some damage on the Chinese. I'm not so sure if Xargun tried to attack me again. We're retreating 2 divisions, but I will be out of hex because movement is always first and then ground attack second, or land battles. And this is clear terrain, so I can inflict some casualties. And strikes on Singapore. Sweeping and try to find some P-40s here still in China. The Chinese Wenchao army is still in order and retreating southwest to Fuzhou. I hope I can maybe achieve a victory there today. Weather over Singapore is just so, so not really a high number of hits. Looks like that my carriers, Navy bombers, locate no really target, so no Navy strike missions. Some support for Torpedoes. My Navy Guard units also arrived a ship from Mersing to help in the defense of the base against the British Malayan forces coming out of the jungle. And most of these Allied forces are now disabled. Then I have to still to kill them. And Hudson's are back. Out of Shangsha, they are attacking here my ground units. These units are, I think some days ago, yesterday, I don't know. I took the base again and let the Chinese run. And this is now SB3s. And I have still 2 little Oscars normally for this whole big area of Burma, China, Malaya. So this is only a very small air wing trying to make long range cap over the base and maybe inflict some casualties, but no. I can damage the incoming airstrike, but not more. Okay, I move anyway in combat mode. Make no sense to really move in move mode, far too risky. So this airstrikes not really have too much impact. And the submarine is sinking. And yeah, in the morning my submarine failed to find a cargo ship or let pass by an AP. This is the other AP. And this time it's 1 torpedo hit and 3 shattered. So these robots I think only have 3-inch guns, 80mm. Not much damage I can really create with them, but the torpedo is of course important. And the sinking sound. So landings. And 14th Army Group against 12th Japanese Army. No victory, casualties or attack power is equal. Casualties are higher on the Chinese side, but not a really big victory. Bombardment in this case more in favor of the Allies, but also too small that it really have any impact. For me it's still burning Chinese supplies. So I try again, 13th Army against the retreating Chinese Wenzhou army, and today I achieve a victory. The defender, so the Chinese are out of supplies. That is good, so it means they cannot really reactivate disabled units. And 1 full Chinese corps getting destroyed. There are in total 3. And if everyone starts with roughly 250, maybe half is destroyed. But you can also say that the raw attack power of this unit was 815. So, and I took out of this 815, 350 plus non-combat equipment. So maybe there are still 300 to 400 or even more disabled combat squads in this army. But without supplies, I don't really believe that they can be active again. Anyway, so they are now in, this was the last clear terrain, now they are in rough terrain. Here's no street, I will not follow them, let them come out. And here I want to take the dot base, but I make one small mistake. this 5th independent max brigade I forgot to activate for combat, so I don't really have enough attack power to overcome. I can destroy the fort, so I will attack next turn again, but it cost me some casualties. This is now the 3rd battle of Singapore. After one shock attack, one normal ordinary attack, this is now the 2nd ordinary attack. The main combat force is holding here. Singapore is so far, I mean, I cannot see everything, the map, there's still more units, but you can see that here is one with 38, one with 38, 53, 48. These are the plus here with the Australian. Maybe the Australian are the number of the best units here. So if I can take out the Australian, both this Australian, then I'm happy. And looks like one Australian is defeated. The fort is also defeated, but I still cannot reach the 1-to-1 kill ratio, but nearly, barely. Casualties are okay. I mean, I have a lot of disabled, but these are still Thai units fighting with me. So I would say most of these disabled units and half of the destroyed units are all Thai units, and I don't care too much. And yeah, for the British, roughly 200 attack power is disabled or destroyed. So the ratio is maybe still the same after this battle. So I have to wait 2-3 days more to take maybe the city around 20th of January, hopefully next time. Hong is a bombardment in my favor. Also another bombardment. And this is now Battle of Cebu. And here is a clean, fast victory. Base Force and the Filipino division both are disabled or destroyed. So that is easy going. And here's this India brigade coming out of the jungle. And I inflict casualties. Not destroyed, it's still on the map. But I guess tomorrow I can wipe them out. And Rabaul is already airfield 7. That is also nice. But I still need level 8 to get the double AV bonus. So, air losses are so. I killed one SP3. It was air kills, others are all ops losses. I had no dead pilot, okay. Ship sunk, I lost a local minesweeper, yeah, hit a mine. But I got this better Dutch APs. I think 2 days ago I sunk 3 smaller 4-point AAPs. And this is a better ocean going. This is an AP you can really use. Yeah. So in China I was finally successful with this to kick out the Wenchao army. Now there's this triple defense. If they want to stay there, they can stay there. I don't care. They must come to out of the mountains to stay at the road. I would even say that they can take Wushu, because I don't hold this city. Wushu is, for some reasons, they changed this in the new version 27, but here in this version I think it still makes no sense. There is only 1 manpower. This is end of the road more or less. You don't need it because the highway is here. And you have a very high garrison request of 120. So I give up the city. I say I don't need it. Even if I don't get this manpower because of the damaged airbase, I'm not so sure if it's working like this, but I would guess it can work like this. I would say I don't need manpower. And only 1 doesn't matter. So only other changes, that there's a Chinese unit arriving more or less behind my line, so I must catch them up. They was a little too fast for me they escaped me, so if you're 2 units behind the lines I must take care. This one is the 3rd one. I'm already on the way and I will cross the river tomorrow. I think the airstrike maybe flipped this unit from movement mode to combat mode, so okay. But my 2 divisions are retreated out of the hex in good order, and I see no Chinese units following. They cannot follow me because I just walk out of the hex today. So we will see if there's some Chinese units coming soon. But yeah, I will more or less maybe move these units to Kokong and reunite it, and then this Chinese unit is maybe cut off, and I can maybe wipe out this complete army. That would be nice. Will shift the power in the source of China. No real big change here. I hit a little, no victory here, the same here. Both are stalemates up to now. Most important is tomorrow I will maybe strike Xi'an, and this will be the second battle of Xi'an. If I can take Xi'an, this will have a big impact because all of these forces behind will be then in a very bad shape for supplies. There's a Chinese unit now finally arriving behind my own supply lines. Could be in the long run a problem, but short, if I can take Xi'an next turn, then it's not an issue. And I knew my northern Chinese army is already on the way to open this hex field. And once I take Xi'an, I can also send some fast tank units maybe into this units and reopen it from this side. I will see, because if I take Xi'an, I normally need this highway. So once I take this, I will maybe try to destroy all of these forces here first in this area. And yeah, normally also send a block force in this hex to force this unit to fight me. So if I can then destroy the red Chinese Jianan army plus central Chinese army, then this would be a huge win for me and change the whole balance of power in North and Central China. And here the potential destruction of the Kokong army would be a huge help for me in South China. But it's only potential and nothing sure. In Burma, nothing really happens. The British trying to use a smaller road to the north, and I run on the highway. I have air support. So far the British not interfere with my movement, so it's okay. Singapore, still not catch the city, unluckily, but I always only have an eye, or the only units I really care is these 2 divisions, and again, nothing destroyed, and nearly all equipment is ready to fight again, but I have disruption. So I need to get the disruption fatigue under 20 for both of the division, and then I will strike again. If it needs 2 days or 3 days or even 4 days, but then I strike again. What was the burnt? This last attack was this unit. This unit lost its original 108. I'm not sure what was before the battle, but you can see that there are roughly 20 combat squads are missing. So this unit lost a little infantry and some heavy machine gun platoons or sections. This is still of course not enough to fill up. Most of the disabled units are from this Thai forces. So this Thai division is now burned out, and I send them back to rest. But it's okay, they catch the bullets and I don't ask for more. The Thai units can only fight here in Malaya or in Burma. So consume them now and let them then rest for 1 year. It's okay. And maybe in 43 they can help in Burma if there's ever a British counteroffensive. Yeah. All the rest of the map is simple, easy going. Cebu fall, all industry is fine, nothing gets destroyed. That is not super important, the island, but I get here resources plus light industry, so this island can more or less have a supply production, and maybe once per month I can send here some cargo ship to harvest these supplies. It's too small to really have any big meaningful impact. And the rest is shipping, and waiting and trying to find anything, heard something, think something. Nothing happens. My cruisers are on the way in 3 days because they can only make 2 days. In 2 days I will arrive in Nomaya. Then I will stand down and try to fix all the system damage. Here was the AP, the Dutch AP sunk. I don't have too many submarines, but I try to make it complicated for Xargun to reinforce Australia, at least on the east side. West side is still open, nearly open. Good, and see you next time. Take care, bye bye.